Okay, so this is Strife Celebrations round 2 or round 3? Should be round 2. So this is Alexander's F9SSS against Zain. Looks like Zain is playing Eno today and Alexander is playing Kai Kisuke. So Eno's abilities is one force action, advance 2 and strike. So she'll basically move 2 and strike and keep her positioning. So she's kind of rush down characters. And Kai is the first time each turn you cancel, you may advance or retreat 1. So also a kind of positioning abilities. So yeah, this could be a very interesting matchup. Yeah, and Kai wants the coin flip, so he selects to go first. Is that a striking from Kai? Turn 1 striking? At range 4. That's Kai actually has. Oh, okay, so this is just a mulligan. But at the openings, Kai actually has a lot of options. So he has a sort of a safe dive. Deal 1 less damage, but with 3 guard and it draws him 1. He also has a projectiles, not doing much, but it's a projectile. And he also has a fast dive, and plus a regular dive. And yeah, it makes him quite a flexible character at range 4. So he did strike. It is Foundry Arc, the safer dive. Yeah, which is exactly the thing he needs to deal with when he's against Chemical Love. Chemical Love is super fast attack, but only deal 2 power, 2 damage. So it's a good trade for Kai. Alright, it's Eno's turn. She boosts last rock. Now draw 1, hit +1 power and put this into gauge. So it's pressuring in Kai at the corner while it's getting up doing resources. Okay, it seems Kai also take a turn off prepping. So Eno at close range has a lot of options. She has a sort of a safe mid-speed that helps her win and gain advantage, because like with 3 guards he's safe against most faster options, while ignore guards stun the slower options. But actually she can also just play sweep, because a 7 power sweep break most things. And Kai doesn't have a good way to get away from here either. Yeah, this could be a sweep. Yes, this is a sweep. And Kai chose to block. This is a 7 power sweep. It takes a card at random out of Kai's hand. That's a strong blow. Alright, Kai losing lots of resources. Choose to prep. Eno, I assume she exceed. Yes, she exceed. So Eno exceeds has the same abilities, except when she uses her abilities, she gets 1 bonus power. So this +1 power actually helps her a lot into her game plan. Ino's doesn't do much damage on default, like 2 power, 3 power, 4 power. Her ultra are expensive, but only do 4 power, 4 damage. So yeah, she needs her exceed. Alright, striking focus, and Kai answer with EX Grasp. EX Grasp is faster, but trades down. Kai also exceeds. So Kai says whenever he cancels, now he draw one before he decides to move. So he help him to keep her resources up while like doing his cancel and keeping the pressures on. So yeah, it's funny that both are still like 24 life and both are already exceeded. This is a fast game. So this is actually a bit awkward for Ino because if she wants to use her abilities, she needs to advance too. And it will trap her into the corner, which is not something Ino wants to do. Okay, she's boosting Faultless Defense plus 4 guard, and at the start of his turn at this 2 gauge. So give her some defense utilities while getting resources. Okay. Kai's boost Holy Orders, plus 1 speed, gain advantage, cancel, use her ability to cross up. Wait, so yeah, this is the correct orders. He draws before deciding to move. So Kai's jumping out of the corner and strike. With Faultless Defend up, Ino actually has a lot of options. Oh, EX, spicy. This is EX. So EX cross. This is cross, but catching by EX Salty's performance. This is a nice call out because this would have missed if Kai doesn't play cross. This attack missed at range 1. So yeah, this is a great call out from Ino. Right. It's Kai's advantage because of Holy Order. All right. All right. So yeah, scrambling and using her abilities. Yeah, this is a great position to move out of the corners and pressures. This is a fairly safe cross. Yep. Beats assaults from wild swing from Kai. The range 5 is not the best range for Ino. The only cards that can hit from Ino is Salty Performance, where she already played the EX version of it, so she doesn't have anything that can hit here. Alright, Kai boosts Hope. Basically add this card to the gauge without cancelling. So Kai's building up the resource. I assume that means Kai doesn't have the projectiles from hand, because right now, just now it was the perfect timing to get a free hit when Ino doesn't have any range options at range 5. And I think Ino just prepped. Okay. Kai boosting his Thunder Shield, Thunder Seal, +1 range and +1 power, and move 1. So he's moving into a range where Ino can interact. But that also means Kai has more things to threat with, like a sweep. Oh, that was a cheeky spike. That's unfortunate. A dive would, dive would stun, come in and stun out Kai's spike. This is definitely a bit reckless for Kai. Boosting Gatling, draw 2, gain advantage. This is probably the most common boost amongst Russian characters, giving Ino's resources while pressuring the next strike. Kai is also taking a prep, which gives Ino's perfect chance to strike twice in a row. This is not going to be a good time for Kai. Yeah, Kai is not having a good time. So what's interesting is Ino has free gauge right now, and Ino's free gauge ultra is very strong if she trades. She'll probably sit on free gauge for this attack. Huh. Okay. That's not an expectable take. So Ino's use her ability advance to trigger the scale. If she moves before the strike, then +2 power. So she did, and then she this is a 7 power strike. Which retreat 1, gain advantage, and she gains double advantage, which is practically nothing. But yeah. So this is such a good card. So 5 power from here, 6 power for EX, and 7 power for using her abilities. And it's still Ino's turn. And she still hasn't used any of his stroked victory, which is one part of her advantage chain and is basically unbeatable. Ino striking without using her abilities. telegraphing an assault or a dive or spike. Actually, it tells a lot, but not one of her specials, I think. But assaults here would be good. Like, if Kai didn't answer with sweep or focus last turn, he probably doesn't. Oh, man, this is okay. Zain is playing in completely opposite it's to what I've expected, and it works out. So it's great for him. Oh, spike stun out with from Kai. Thing is not going great for Kai. He actually didn't use his abilities more than twice. Okay, didn't cancel again. So imagine he spent 2 gauge to exceed, and now he didn't even if he spent the 2 gauge to exceed to change card, he'll get the same reward. This is not a very good use for the exceed mode just now, but if he banked on those 2 gauge, he could probably use an ultra now to come back. Alright, boosting shock state, draw 1, +1 power, gain advantage. So this is a lot of stat for Kai. But it's also Ino's turn. As a season 7 characters, she has the cancel mechanics, and with 4 gauge, she can basically deal with these set plays easily. It just all depends on what cards Ino has. Okay, EX. Is this a stroke to victory? Or ultimate a fortitude? Oh, sorry, 40 thing? 40. Sorry, I don't know. Fortissimo. Alright. I know how to pronounce things. Alright, okay, this is EX Assault. Man, things are going... things are not what I've expected. Focus with assaults would deal 3 after armors against focus and gain advantage, but with the boost here, focus would deal back 4 damage and then steal the advantage back. So at this spot state, Kai really need to win every strike cleanly after this one. So starting with roll of the spark, draw 2, he'll probably cancel. Otherwise, this is not a very good boost. Imagine just spending 2 force to draw 2. Alright, cancel. Draw 1, and then he'll decide to move or not. Okay. He'll be moving. Alright. boosting badass, cancel, strike with a wild swing. But this is he only has two cards left in the deck, so this is probably a 50-50s. Okay, this is a EX cross, which might not be what he's looking for, but that's good enough. Now backing out to range 5. Again, she doesn't have any options again at range 5, but she can jump in and strike. This could be unironically the Megalomania. Yup. So Megalomania, super expensive, but it's above curve, discard opponent's hand, gain advantage. But that doesn't matter because it kills the Kai. And yeah, Inos took game 1. That's a very good play from Zain. And now because this is a reverse conquest game, so Zain can no longer choose Kai can still choose Kai. I mean, Alexander can still choose Kai. He's not obligated to do so, but he can. Okay, let's go into range game 2.